massive crowd ready for football as we join you from the German capital of Berlin. Been a good look in store this afternoon. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. And off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
Yeah, probably the biggest surprise of the 2024 draft was the Falcons making Michael Penix Jr. the 8th overall pick. Because remember, only a few months earlier, Mike, the big news, they signed Kirk Cousins to the big free agent contract, and then they turn around and they draft the future. So going into this year, there is no question. Michael Penix Jr. is the face, he's the future of that Falcons organization. And in their mind, they think this year they're in a position to compete, and they want to compete now.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on third and long. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
On the return is Gould. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner. But it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready? From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jones. throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now it's Taylor. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Got it. Ready? After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Jones. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers.
Here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drop. This about as short as you can get. Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Penix now off the bootleg. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. It's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And here comes Robinson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Nick Cross on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 5. Now Penix. All over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Atlanta.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Michael Penix sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They can finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Jones. He's got his man. That's down. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Jones trying to hurry his guys to the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Final moments of this first half. Kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. Carter on the return. And he'll bring it up to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And they'll let Dr. run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen as the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Start with Taylor. Off the sideline to the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. The veteran, Amir Abdullah. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Jones. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And the Colts first down. First and goal.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's first and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Colts move out in front, 13-3.
13. Falcons 3. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. The throw is Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now this looks like a design run. He'll take off again.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Pitts is the man in motion. Penix on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now is Jones. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now, Jones. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Badgley now, attack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Badgley set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense. heading back for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19, Tiger, 19,
Second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's now third and
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Robinson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
on second down. Here's Penix. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a Falcon first down.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 49.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. With the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That one's broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, Abdullah. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll run Abdullah. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a run with Abdullah. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The crowd loved it. Not ready to go home just yet. What a night. As we say, so long from Berlin.